Hello everyone, welcome to the Junebug Rancho. Today we are honoring the late great Ozzy Osbourne, the Prince of Darkness. The voice that defined a genre, the madman who made heavy metal a household name, and a legend whose shadow stretches over 5 decades of music history. Born John Michael Osbourne in 1948, straight out of Birmingham, England, Ozzy's journey from working-class roots to heavy metal royalty is the stuff of rock legend. He started as the unmistakable frontman for Black Sabbath in 1968, and together they unleashed albums like Paranoid and Master of Reality. Records that didn't just change music, they built the very foundations of heavy metal. Those riffs, that darkness, Ozzy's haunting wail. Suddenly the world knew what heavy really meant. But Ozzy's impact wasn't just sonic, it was seismic. With Sabbath, he pushed boundaries, defied critics, and set a new standard for what rock could be. And even after his infamous 1979 firing for substance abuse, Ozzy didn't fade away. He came back swinging. His solo debut, Blizzard of Oz, went quadruple platinum and gave us classics like Crazy Train, a song practically etched into the DNA of every rock fan alive. 13 solo albums followed, with anthems like No More Tears, and collaborations with everyone from Lita Ford to Post Malone. Ozzy wasn't content to just ride the wave, he was always creating new ones. And then there's Ozzfest. That wasn't just another music festival, it was a movement. Ozzy and Sharon turned it into a launching pad for countless metal and hard rock bands, fueling a new generation's love for the genre and pulling in over $170 million. Beyond music, Ozzy's persona became a pop culture phenomenon. Whether you remember him biting the head off a bat, his wild antics on the Osbournes, or his gravelly laugh echoing through video games and commercials, he was always larger than life, unfiltered, unpredictable, and undeniably himself. Of course, Ozzy's journey wasn't without its dark moments. Battles with addiction, infamous controversies, and health struggles like Parkinson's and emphysema. But through it all, he survived, found sobriety, and kept returning to the stage, even performing his final show seated just weeks before his passing in July 2025 at the age of 76. Ozzy Osbourne's legacy: over 100 million albums sold. Inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame twice, multiple Grammy wins, and the respect of generations of musicians who followed in his footsteps. His voice, stage presence, and fearless attitude have shaped not just hard rock and heavy metal, but the very spirit of rebellion in music. So here's to Ozzy, the Prince of Darkness, the eternal madman, and the heart of heavy metal. Rest in power, legend.